All right, all right. What's the deal? Tell me how you feel. Happy Christmas Eve. I'm Ricky and he's
Nikki, let's get it.
and this is Ricky and Nick's Pick Six, very first live episode. What's good with you, chat? What's good with you?
Tap
we hope
in,
that you
tap
guys
in.
are having a good time with your family or traveling to your family, watching us from wherever you are. Let's get into this. How's the week been for you, Nick?
It's been good. It's been good. Already some blunders already starting. Are we live? Are we still live?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's good. It's Christmas
Turn that
Eve. Excited to be with y'all. You guys throw us on in the background. You're still wrapping gifts. You're making some pozole, some tamales. Whatever it is. Glad you're with us.
Yeah, my bad. We had a little, hey, look, we're going live for the first time. We're having a little bit of production difficulties. There's a little bit of a delay in here. We don't want you guys to hear that. So I was just making sure that everything was good. But like Nick was saying, we hope you're with your family having some good eats. You know what I'm saying? You cooking anything for your family?
My mom's making some pozole right now. She's been grinding. The tamales are being made right now. Can we get a quick snap on this bacon we have on the table?
Yeah.
I want to see our producer. Our producer made some bacon earlier.
Zoom in on that,
and
Tom.
Do you guys think this is edible? Like, do you think this is too crispy? And then I made some, or our other producer made some. Look at that. What do you guys think? Tap in on the comments. Let us know.
I think that
Bird?
Tom's bacon is absolute shit.
Dude, you can't
And
eat
he
this.
should
This is
stay
like
behind the
unedible. This
camera.
shit is unedible.
Yeah, if you eat stuff like that, the carcinogens start to kick in. He thinks that that's a perfect piece of bacon. Nick, just go ahead and lift up that other strip over there for him. Lift up that other strip.
This is
That
look at the color on this.
Look at
the
that.
color on this.
perfect piece of bacon, crispy on the
A
outside,
little chewy, which I love. I love a little
nice
chew.
and fatty on the
little
inside,
chew.
maybe a little undercooked. We're
look at
risking some
this.
RFK, but it's good because it's delicious. I'm not
This
saying
is-
that it's undercooked, but
this
that's
is
how
a
I like
brick.
my bacon.
This is a brick.
Yeah, that's a brick.
Anyways,
That's a brick.
but yeah.
Yeah, that's some fucking street bacon. We'll give that to the raccoons that we see out there fucking going through the gutter. It's fucking coming down right now.
It's pouring. I
In
know.
LA, we got a nice little thunderstorm going on, so I won't be playing any soccer anytime soon, which sucks. But let's get into these hot topics, Nick. We only have one hot topic, only one thing that matters to us. This shitty QB lineup that we're going to get on Christmas. Talk to the people about it, Nick. Who
So
do we got?
Christmas has always been for the NBA. It's always been watching the Lakers on Christmas. NFL last 5-10 years or whatever it is. We've been getting NFL games. This lineup that we have tomorrow for the NFL is absolutely atrocious. You should actually not watch any of these games tomorrow unless you're betting a little change. But I think it's 3 backup quarterbacks that we have to watch, which is like, I don't know, man. It's
Who are
gonna
the
be
guys
kinda
we got?
gross.
We got Bosner. What's his name?
Bosner for the Vikings. Josh Johnson, who's been in the league since 2009. I was a freshman in high school.
I think he's going to light it up. I'm not going to lie.
I mean, Cowboys defense is shitty. And then we have the Chiefs quarterback, the third string. I can't even pronounce his name. I'm not going to even try to pronounce his name.
Oklung or something like that. He's
Yeah.
the first like starting African quarterback in the NFL, which I think is pretty dope. You know, he's probably
Respect.
American more so than not, but they say he's American Nigerian, so that's kind of cool.
Respect.
That's kind of fire. I hope he lights it up. You know what I'm saying? Because you need a light skinned quarterback in KC, tossing it up, running when you don't expect, slinging that pill. It's just become tradition.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we need Patrick back healthy as soon as possible. And you know what Patrick was missing this season? The controversy around him. You know what I'm saying? We need Patrick Mahomes Sr. getting too drunk, getting pulled over.
Get some more DUIs in
You
that.
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Trying to hit something at the game.
Yeah.
You know, like
Pulling
Patrick
a
needs
DK.
that dysfunction in his life. He's living too crispy of a nice cut, clean quarterback life with his 3 kids, I think now. Nah, Patrick, you need some of that hood shit in your life. You feel me?
He needs to get someone under his skin for sure. But yeah, speedy recovery, even though I hate the fucking Chiefs. I'm a Raider fan, but yeah, I mean, the NFL is kind of crazy. We're not going to see the Chiefs in the playoffs, maybe not the Ravens in the playoffs. It's kind of wide open.
I like it like this.
Kind of wide open.
I love how open the NFL is right now. Like,
Yeah.
it's coming down to the wire for all of these teams, which is really fucking dope, you know? Like, the more competitive the league is, the better. But I feel like there's a soft medium. Like, when the Chiefs are I kind of like it when the Chiefs are competitive too, though. I'm not.
I
Gonna lie.
kind of do because I like to bet on them because they
Yeah.
usually win. But this year, you called it. I keep saying it. You said in the beginning the Chiefs
Yeah.
are going to fall, and you were
Chiefs
right on
and
that.
Lions, dude. It's just hard to overcome so much. Like when you're getting those late wins and stuff like that, it's a sign that something's actually wrong with your team.
Yeah, the Lions. Yeah,
You know, when you have a roster that you look at it and you think it's built to dominate, I think that's why it's so disappointing that the Vikings aren't competitive this season. How crazy is it the Ravens have the same record as the Vikings?
I mean, the Ravens are just. I don't know what the fuck to make of it.
Abysmal.
Dude, they benched fucking Derrick Henry the last quarter of that game, basically, which he was killing them, and they're like, nah, let's just put our backup in, and I think that bit him in the ass. And like, shout out to Drake May and the Patriots for pulling that out of their ass, but yeah, that was a great game Sunday night. Honestly, great game.
It
Great
was.
watch.
And apparently Lamar could have come back into the game, but chose not to.
I have so many friends who played Lamar, obviously in fantasy playoffs, and he was like, they needed like 10 points. And he couldn't even get that. Like that would kill me.
A Lamar
I'd rather
stinker.
lose by 40, which I did this week in like all of my leagues.
Yeah.
Didn't
Then
have a
watching
chance.
till the wire.
I went against fucking. Guess who I went against?
Who would you go against?
Ashton Genty.
Damn.
Of course, my Raiders did me dirty. But yeah, he
That's
killed
poetic.
it. He looked good against the best defense in the league. So shout out Genty.
That's poetic.
It is. It is.
Oh
so.
shit, my hat's not on. Let me get
yeah.
activated. Let me turn myself up right quick. All right, let's get into these games though. Let's get into the meat and the potatoes. We got a stinker here.
We have 3 stinkers, bro. Or no, we're only talking about 2 stinkers.
Cowboys at Commanders. Dallas favored by 7.5, and the total points is sitting at 50.5. How you feeling about it, Nick?
I love CeeDee Lamb. You know the last time he scored a touchdown
Huh.
was Thanksgiving.
Damn.
So he's got to score a touchdown on Christmas.
yeah.
Plus 110. I love it. I love CeeDee Lamb in this game.
Damn, what's Pickens sitting at? They flipped?
No, Pickens is probably like plus 1. I can't tell you, but it's not far behind. But I like CeeDee Lamb. I'm gonna even sprinkle 2 CeeDee Lamb at plus 550. The Commanders can't stop the run. I don't know if Javonte Williams is a little banged up. But I do like their backup. I believe his name is Miles Davis. He's sitting at like plus 240 to score. And we've been hot on these anytime touchdown scores. We've been hot on this pod.
We've been on the bumper with these parlays.
Jake
bro.
Ferg plus 450 last week was crazy if you guys got that. But yeah, I'm gonna take I don't know. Fuck it. I'll take the Cowboys to cover, and I'll take the over 50.5, and I'm gonna take Dallas over 30.5 or 29.5 team total. Let's just have a shootout. I want a shootout. And I think on the Commander side of the ball, I like Terry McLaurin anytime, but I really like Treylon Burks. For some reason, the backup quarterback comes in, and they love Treylon Burks because I think that's like their guy when they play like during in practice and shit.
Yeah.
And I think he's sitting at, I don't know. You can take over. Real quick.
Yeah.
Let me just check his anytime.
Yeah, you know my philosophy. When the Dallas Cowboys are favored, you bet against them. Look for the Commanders to cover this big spread. 7.5 is too much for Dallas. I know the Commanders have been going through their problems, but they're a pretty good team. If they had their leader in, I think that their season would have been totally different. Missing Jaden Daniels, he's a fucking gamer, bro. You're not going to be able to replace him with these backup guys. But I do think that they're going to be able to give the Cowboys some fits, and the Cowboys are the Cowboys. They're going to do Cowboys things. They will not cover this 7.5 points for you. Could it get a little loose? Could it get a little sloppy? 50.5. I think that's a little too high for 2 dysfunctional teams. Hit the under on the 50.5. For sure, hit the under on the 50.5. Did you find that factoid? Also, can we turn on the AC for Nick? Come on, you know how he likes it. 69 degrees in here.
I'm sweating my balls off right now.
Nice and cool. Yeah, we're in these Christmas attire and stuff. We got what is the heat
All right,
at
so
right now?
CeeDee Lamb is plus 110. It just got moved.
73.
It just got moved to plus 100. So you already know when I say something, it's going down. To your point, Pickens is at plus 120. McLaurin plus 200, which I like. Malik Davis, backup running back for the Cowboys, plus 220.
Yeah.
And then where's Treylon? Treylon Burks plus 400.
Damn, that's crazy.
You got to sprinkle.
Sprinkle.
You got to sprinkle.
But look, like now George Pickens is my guy for the Cowboys.
Dude,
I fuck with George Pickens. You feel me? He has been very consistent. He's disappeared only like 2 games. You know what I'm saying? Contract year. He's playing his ass off. And I think CD's got a little bit more wear and tear on the body than they let on. I think so. Maybe he got a little bigger in the offseason as well. He's not the same guy that he was like a year ago. Obviously, he got
He only has
concussed
3
and stuff.
touchdowns this year, which is crazy.
He's not the same guy. Something changed about his game. I can't exactly pinpoint it, but shout out Mr. Two Phones. CD, you know I fuck with you, boy.
Pussy.
Nah, I fuck with you, boy. All right, Lions at Vikings. Lions favored by a big 7.5. Very low 43.5 total points. What you saying about this?
Again, I don't trust this fucking quarterback for the Vikings. I don't fucking know where he's from. I have to take the Lions. I mean, the Vikings beat the Lions earlier this year, but I was with, I believe it was JJ. Fuck it, I'll lay the 7.5. They need to win this game. I think they need the Packers to lose, and then they play the Packers, I think, the end of the regular season to maybe get in the playoffs. Belt to ass Lions. And I like Jahmyr Gibbs over 67.5 yards rushing. Let me double check that. 74 yards rushing Jahmyr Gibbs. They couldn't get anything going last week.
Dude,
Nothing.
what was that about? What was that about?
I don't know. That was crazy.
Absolutely shocking. I was shocked, but I'm not going to lie. You guys know I hate big spreads, and I usually play against them, but the Vikings with their backup quarterback last time didn't even put up a field goal.
This is your third-string quarterback.
Their third-string quarterback. Get the fuck out of here. Lions to cover this 7, especially after getting their ass whooped in the fashion that they did last week. Well, they didn't really get their ass whooped, but very disappointing loss.
They definitely lost.
Yeah, they definitely
were
lost.
never in control of the game.
They definitely lost. And can we just stay there for a second? Because I don't think we're talking about the Steelers. I have flipped my perspective on Aaron Rodgers. I'm on Aaron Rodgers' side. People keep saying
he's played good the last 3 weeks.
He has played immaculate, and you know what the problem is? He's surrounded. He is surrounded, Nick, by bums. Did you see that pass to number 11 in the end zone?
Was it Thielen or Scotty Miller?
Or it was NVS. NVS dropped it.
Oh yeah, he dropped it.
He takes the cornerback out of the play. Hail Mary bomb to the end zone. Perfect placement. All you have to do is be a professional NFL wide receiver and catch the fucking ball. And what does he do? He drops it. Like, come on, bro. Aaron Rodgers is a Hall of Famer with a Super Bowl. All Pittsburgh needs to do is play for him. That defense needs to play for him, and that offense needs to play for him.
Shout out Kenneth Gainwell. That catch was crazy. And
then the running backs doing shit like that. He's a fucking running back. The receivers can't line up right. They're dropping passes. It's horrible. It's horrible to see. You know, I'm African, so we respect our elders. When your elders diming you up like that, you just catch the ball, son.
You gotta catch it.
Just do what you're supposed to do.
You gotta catch it.
Anyway, Lions gonna cover this big spread. Vikings aren't going to score. Stay away from that over-under on the total points.
I wouldn't touch that over-under. I don't fucking...
Yeah, just stay away from it because it could get ugly. And it
could easily be like a 24-6 game or
exactly.
31-6.
Exactly. Or the
31-10.
Lions could put up 52 points. You never know.
Oh, yeah, they can.
You never know, so stay away from that.
Cool.
Texans at the Chargers. LA favored by 1.5. 39.5 total points. Super duper low. What you saying about this one?
I think this is potentially the best game of the year, or the best game of the week. I'm sorry. I like the Texans. Fuck the 1.5. Give me the money line Texans. Yeah, they played against my shitty Raiders last week. They probably just got up out of bed and really didn't give a fuck. Genty, shout out, superstar, best running back in the league, gonna be soon. But I like the Texans. I like their defense, and I think I don't know. The line is kind of weird. Shout out to the Chargers. They've been playing really well without their 2 tackles. I think this is a game where shout out my boy from Bama, Will Anderson, and Daniil Hunter get after it, and I'm going to take the Texans to win this game outright. I don't need the 1.5. I think Texans win this game.
You guys know how I feel about the Texans. I'm big on the Texans. I said on this show that the Texans could not only go to the Super Bowl, they could potentially win the Super Bowl if they get into it. That's how nasty this defense is. I don't think any offense in the league wants to face this Texans defense. But with this game, what we have is spoiler versus spoiler. Chargers play spoiler, Texans play spoiler. I'm a little worried about the Texans offense not being able to produce in key moments in this game. And reluctantly, I'm going to have to take the Chargers. I don't know why. I can't really give you some cogent analysis here.
Home field. I get it.
But for some reason, the Texans just can't get that offense going. And what happened the last time they came to SoFi? They put up 9 points and they lost. They held the Rams to 16 points, I believe, but they still lost. They could not get their offense going in sunshiny-ass California, temperate weather, nice turf field, baddies cheering you on. If you can't get it done under those conditions, CJ returning home, I don't know what it's going to take. Offensively, I don't know what it's going to take, so I don't see them beating the Chargers here. This is a well-coached team. that is going to try to stay in it, controlling the clock. The Texans, I'm sure, are going to try to do the same thing. But I think the Chargers just, eke this one out in the end.
I don't hate it.
Ravens at Packers. Green Bay favored by 3. Over under total points, 40.5. What you saying, Nick?
Who's the starting quarterbacks for either of these teams? Did we get clarification where you're starting 2 backup quarterbacks again? Because Malik Willis got hurt, so maybe the Packers' third-string quarterback.
Jesus.
Ravens, I don't know if Lamar's playing. Snoop? I don't know.
I like Snoop. He's
the only
growing on
thing
me.
I feel comfortable with in this game, Derrick Henry overs. Feed him the fucking rock. I don't know if it's 18 carries, whatever his rushing yards, throwing a touchdown, but I don't really feel comfortable either way on this game. I don't fucking know. 40.5, maybe the under? Probably the under. But I'll take the under, and I'll take Derrick Henry overs and anytime touchdown.
Yeah,
I don't have a feel for this game. I'm not going to tell the people to pick a side because I don't fucking know.
No, that's real. We don't know about the quarterback situation. Can we take a quick peek at the quarterback situation? Can we go through a little bit of?
I think it's Snoop Huntley for the Ravens.
But what about
Malik Willis? I think Jordan Love is in concussion protocol. Not sure if he's playing. Malik Willis got hurt. Who's the third stringer for the Pack?
They're speeding through these concussion protocols, by the way, these days.
I mean, our boy Tommy, who's about to hop on, doesn't even believe in that.
Yeah. Well, you saw Puka Nakua said that the concussions are all in your head, which is some cogent analysis because guess what, Puka? Concussions are in your head.
It's very smart.
I love that guy. He's a creative player. That's my nickname for him. Jordan Love is questionable, but I don't think that really matters.
Shout out to my girlfriend saying the sexiest Rudolph I've ever seen. Shout out, Casey.
Amazing.
Thanks for watching the stream.
Shout out, Casey. I'm not going to lie, though. I don't think it matters, right? The Green Bay Packers are a football team that is well coached and prepared for games, and the Ravens are not. So Green Bay is going to cover this 3 easy. That offense can't get going. Something's wrong with Lamar. Is he even playing? I don't even know if it matters if he plays because when he has been playing, he hasn't been anything special. He needs to get healthy. He needs to change the regime there. I know these are kind of like sound bites we've all been hearing this week, but it kind of is true. Like when you're not running Derrick Henry and protecting your quarterback who isn't
run Derrick Henry. That's the only way they stay in this game, man. It's crazy.
What is going on? What is going on? And by the way, we got Mike Allscott on the table here. You guys can't see.
We
him.
have an action figure, some couple cards.
We got Mr. Mike Allscott and our cold weather back of the week, a guy who can get it done. We're picking Derrick Henry to get it done in Green Bay, but I just don't think that they have the pieces around them as far as like coaching, receiving core to get it done. So I'm taking Green Bay to cover the 3. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's move on. Seahawks at the Panthers. Seahawks favored by 7. 42.5 total points. What you saying about this?
I already know what way you're going on this one.
You already know which way I'm going.
Over 42.5. I think we see points. And in the weather report, I'll get to it. I lean Seattle. Not going to take the -7. That's a lot of points on the road. Panthers need this to win their division. Seahawks need to win this to win the. If they keep winning, I think. Do they? Oh no! I think if the Niners win out, they get the #1 seed in the NFC. But Seahawks still need to win this game. I'll go over 42.5.
Over 42.5. You know what he's saying? He don't trust Sam Darnold. He thinks Sam Darnold is going to find a way to poop his pants. And guess what, America?
That's not what I said.
Guess what, America? He is going to find a way to poop his pants. He's going to turn the ball over to this Carolina defense as many a quarterback have before. If Stafford threw him picks, guess who's going to throw him picks? Sam Darnold. And I'll be honest with you. I'm betting with my emotion here. Seahawks are not going to cover this 7. And I'm pissed off because our good friend Rinks is sending me memes of the Rams twerking and stuff. She's talking all sorts of big shit after they won that 1-point game on a fluke. And I just need you Seattle fans to know this is not your year. It is our year. And if we face you in the playoffs, remember your quarterback has thrown us 6 picks in the last 2 games. That's bad math on your end. Carolina is going to cover this 7 and look for them to play spoiler. Maybe win this one outright, but just take the points. The points is easy. Don't make it complicated.
Just parlay it. +7 Panthers over 42.5.
Easy money.
Let's go.
Easy money there.
Easy.
Eagles at the Bills. I'm excited for this one.
This
Buffalo
one will be on the main TV. I'll tell you that wherever I'm at.
Surely. Buffalo favored by 1.5. Total points sitting at 43.5. What you saying, Nick?
Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Bills won this fucking game. I don't trust the Eagles this year. I trust Josh Allen. -1.5. Fuck the points. We'll just do money line. I like the Bills. I like the Bills at home. That fan base is going to be rowdy. The tailgate's going to be crazy. Let's go, Buffalo. Josh Allen, anytime touchdown. +120. Let's get it. I love it. I love it.
For sure. I love it as well.
Let's go.
I think the Bills win this one. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be pretty. But the Bills are going to win this one. Jalen Hurts is going to do Jalen Hurts things. He's going to turn over the ball. Dalton Kincaid is going to be the best looking tight end in this game. Not tight end, but receiver in general. And yeah, Josh might have to go Superman because it's just going to be him, James Cook, and Dalton Kincaid. And I don't think that they trust Jalen to throw the ball more than 30 times. So,
shout out James Cook. He's been one of the best running backs, if not one of top 2 running backs in the league this year. He's been awesome.
100%.
Multiple touchdowns in both in the last 2 weeks, over 100 yards, just killing it. Shout out. I just want to give James Cook his flowers because I feel like a lot of people don't really talk about James Cook and they always talk about Josh Allen. So
yeah, that's a narrative that I saw this week is that Josh Allen's pieces don't get talked about enough. It's always, Josh Allen is Superman. He's doing it by himself. But when you actually look at the team, he has a great team around him, from the offensive line to the running backs to the receiving core.
Definitely need some more receivers. But yeah, I get that. I get that.
Yeah, I mean, but they could just play Keon Coleman in his favored position in the slot.
No,
he may not be a wideout.
He may not.
I would have thought he may not be a wideout. He has a wideout frame, but maybe he's a slot receiver. I don't know. Maybe I could be an NFL coach. Maybe I couldn't. Anyway, moving along. Bears at the 49ers. Sunday Night Football. This is good football right here. SF favored by 3. Total points sitting at 52.5. Vegas is telling you we're in for a good one. What you saying about it, though, Nate?
I like... I'm not going to disrespect the Bears again. I have a lot of Bears fans that are on my DMs. One of my best friends, Patty. I was on the Bears last week. That was an electric game against the Packers. I'll just take San Francisco 49ers team total. Not sure what it is. I'll look it up for you guys right now. I'm going to just take that as my lock. Not sure. 52.5 seems a little high. -3, I don't know. But I will take the Niners team total, and I'll get you that in 2 seconds.
All right, I'm gonna go while you're looking it up. Oh man, you guys know I love the Bears. Y'all know I love the Bears. You feel me? I'm a Chicago native my damn self. I really love Chicago. Love that city.
Are you really from Chicago?
No, I'm not from Chicago, but it's like a second home to me. You know, I'll be all up through there. Hey, tell him, Tom. Hey, tell him Bird be on when he pull up to Chicago. Why? Yes, sir. But anyway, this is tough because the Bears have been winning in spectacular fashion, but I don't know if all the razzle dazzle is going to travel out to San Clarita from Chicago, from Lakeshore Drive. I don't know if you can bring that show on the road in the way that, you know, they've been playing. It's just so boom and bust. So reluctantly, I'm going to take the Bears to cover this 3, but I'm really worried about the Bears trying to pull off some magic because that's a well-coached defense. Salah's got those boys strict, whipped into shape, and that offense is going to do what it does. It's really hard to stop McCaffrey. If you stop him on the ground, guess what? They could pass the ball to him.
Kittle may be out in this game, but so the team total is 27.5. I'll take the over. The Niners, I think Brock Purdy's playing exceptionally well.
And Brock Purdy's on timing right now. He's just that ball is coming out, bro.
He's playing really well.
Brock Purdy might be 5'11", bro. He may not be as big as they say that he is, but goddamn, that guy can play. So I don't know. I'm gonna rock with my Bears. I'm gonna stay consistent, but I'm not gonna lie to you. This is gonna be a toy one. All right, Rams at the Falcons, Monday Night Football. Rams favored by a big 7.5. Total points sitting at 49.5. What you saying about this one, Nick?
Let's not try to reinvent the wheel here. Puka overs, Rams -7.5. Rams team total over. I think they're in a dome. There's no weather implications. Coming off a loss, McVay is crazy efficient. And let's have Stafford have a crazy game to get back in the MVP race and forget about this Drake May shit. So, yeah, I'm going to take the Rams comfortably in this game.
Stafford
stop the run. If you stop Bijan, nothing. Drake London came back last week, didn't do shit. He was on my fantasy team. Anyways, I like the Rams. I like the Rams a lot.
Yeah, Rams.
Kirk
easy.
Cousins does not scare me.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins is not scaring me. Primetime Kirk Cousins, you know what I'm going to tell you. Take him to throw a pick. Primetime Kirk Cousins, listen to me. Take him to throw a pick. He's going to go over on his passing yards, but that don't matter because the Rams are going to cover this 7, and they're going to be playing from behind, and that's the only reason that Kirk Cousins' stat line is going to look somewhat decent at the end of the game. Also, our secondary is a little shabby, but easy Rams to cover. 49.5. I think the over is in play here.
Over for sure.
I think the over is in play. Last time the Falcons were out, that happened. I called it.
I think the Rams may get 40 by themselves.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, I don't think that Stafford's MVP race is really affected last week. I mean, Drake played decent, but Stafford also had a lights-out game. Perfect game. You know, no turnovers, took care of the ball, did what he had to do. Threw the ball to his creative player, Puka Nacua, which he'll be doing on, you know, this Monday night game. It's going to be per usual. Old man walks off with the MVP.
All right, so I also we told you guys to take Jake Ferguson last week at plus 450. Now he's down to plus 250. I still like that, and I also really like Puka plus 2 is plus 300. So a little sprinkles if you guys want to. But it's crazy. Ferguson scores plus 450. Now it's down to plus 250. They know.
What about our boy Blake?
He's plus 140. So I don't really think that's like that crazy value. But yeah, take it. Fuck it. Everyone scores on the Rams anyways.
Everybody eats.
Everyone scores on the Rams.
Everybody eats. Let's go. Horns up, baby. All right, let's get into these locks. Nick, you started off.
Locks. This week, I'll go Pittsburgh -3. No DK Metcalf, but they're playing against the shitty Browns. What I also do like in this game, Myles Garrett, I think he's 1 away from the record or tying the record for sacks. Throw in 2. Aaron Rodgers can't move around. But yeah, I like Pittsburgh -3. And then for the trap, I'll go New Orleans -2.5. I think Tennessee, dude, I've been saying it. Cam Ward is not a bad quarterback. I think Tennessee got some confidence last week off that dub. I don't know. I would stay away from that game. But yeah.
Yeah, I would also stay away from that game because both of those teams got some boom and bust to them. But my lock of the week is Packers -2.5. I do not care about their quarterback troubles. Like I said, they are the better coached team. They're efficient. Their running game is nasty. Even when they have a running back who's maybe not 100%, they're still getting some pretty good plays on the ground. And then my trap is SF -3. This is not a dig at SF as a Rams fan, but just a validation of Caleb Williams being a special player that can make special plays down the stretch. I think that was a big win against Green Bay and kind of put the league on notice that he is who we thought he was when he came into the league. So I think he could, do that at any given time. Let's move on to the weather report. Go ahead, get into that donut, Nick.
I wonder which one they want.
Who's asking? Who's asking for him to take a bite of the donut? Who is that? Go back in frame, Nick. They're saying get back in frame. They can't see you eating. You fucking pervs want to see Nick eat. You fucking sycophants out there.
I'm not gonna give free shout outs to these donuts. These donuts are fire.
Yeah, what's the chat saying? What's the chat saying? We gotta be able to interact with the chat. We're gonna get the chat on the screen next week. Let's see what's going on.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
If we ever go up to that.
That'd be great. That would be great, actually.
These donuts are fire though.
Oh, dude, my stomach right now is going through fits. I've
bacon
had
and
coffee, bacon, donuts, and now mimosa. We're just tossing it up, getting a little loose.
Here we go.
Let's go to the weather report, though, baby. Cowboys, wake and bake. Talk to the people, Nick.
Let's go. We're going to Washington. This is Christmas. Cowboys this year in the first half to the over, 14-1, best in the NFL. Dak against the fucking Commanders, 11-3 against the spread. His best in his career. I like Dallas's overs in this game, and I like team total is at 29.5. So we're just going to take everything overs in this game. Everything. We're going to take first half over. We're going to take game over, and we're going to take Dallas team total over. Let's go. We're going to go 3 for 3 on this game.
Nice. Lions bounce back? Question mark. I think that record snapped, right?
Yeah, we lost last week. But under Goff and Campbell, the Lions, who rush fewer than 100 yards in their previous game, are 15-5 against the spread and 7-1 against the spread when they face an NFC opponent. And who do they have this week? The Minnesota Vikings. So look for Gibbs and Monty to go crazy. And I like the Lions overs in this game. Do you sense a theme in this game, in this weather report? Overs.
Big
We're not taking
overs.
unders. We're not taking unders.
Big overs. Come on, it's holiday, bro. They better put on a show for us. Everybody's gonna be sitting at
I'm
home.
throwing this shit on Netflix in the back.
Yeah.
I don't really like this Netflix NFL thing. Anyways,
Nick, it's gonna grow on you, bro. Netflix has been doing their damn thing,
I
dude.
don't like
That
it. I don't like
Beyonce halftime show and then an awesome game afterwards. That was fire.
I don't like it.
That was fire. All right, let's go down. What else we got on the weather report? Josh, Superman Allen. Poof, poof, poof.
So I alluded to this. The Bills are 5-0 against the spread when facing teams who are above 500. The most wins without a loss for any team in the NFL. I love. Let's go, Buffalo. Let's go, Buffalo. Bills win this game.
Big Bills in the chat. East Coast, no problem for the Hawks.
Hey, shout out Rinks. The 1 p.m. Eastern window has been a friend to Seattle. They've won 8 straight 1 p.m. Eastern, including 7-0 straight up since the start of last season. The Seahawks love going on the East Coast. We usually have this little issue with teams from the West Coast going to the East Coast early start. Not a problem for the Hawks. Lay the 7. Lay the 7.
Shout out
Lay
Rings,
the
but
7.
fuck the Hawks.
Lay the 7.
Fuck the Seagulls. Shout out Rinks, though.
Lay the 7.
We miss you. We miss you, Rinks. Have fun on your trip.
This was a good donut.
And now for one of our most exciting segments with a Christmas flair, Tommy is taking us to school. Get in here, Tommy boy. Get in here. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Shit, Tommy. That's what's up, baby. We got, if you didn't notice, we got Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. We got Santa Claus. And obviously, I'm an elf. I'm Will Ferrell. This is actually my Halloween costume. I'm Will
Donut was
Ferrell.
fire.
You know?
Wasn't available this week, so Santa Claus is here to make some picks straight out of my bag. I'm in my bag on this one. Let's go.
Let's go, Tommy. You never disappoint. You never disappoint. All right, Tommy. Christmas money. What are we talking about here? It's Saturday, 11:15 a.m. UConn versus Army.
All right, boys and girls. When you get all that Christmas money, you know that you're going to pile it all up and you want to do it on something big. Let's do it on a 4-legger. And how about,
Let's go.
since you were all good this year, we're going to make it a 5-legger. Saturday, we got UConn and Army. Knowing who and who isn't playing is so key this time of year in this era's bowl games. UConn will be down there to their 4th stringer, at least 4th stringer, almost across the board. I mean, nobody has opted in for this game. And meanwhile, on the other side, you got Army. And you know what I love? I can look at this Army roster and confidently say, you ain't going nowhere. Because these guys, they don't have a choice. They're not confident in the portal. They're serving our country. Shout out Bonesaw. Shout out the Army. Army 9.5 in the Wasabi Fenway Bowl.
Is this a new bowl, Wasabi? Where's
No,
this at?
it's just, Wasabi's
in
just the
Boston?
sponsor. It's in, it's at
in
Fenway
Boston?
Park.
Wasabi? Wasabi like in sushi wasabi?
Yeah, you remember that Wasabi brand? They had like the red logo and it was spelled all
Oh, yeah,
weird
yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like
Great
that.
flavor.
Yeah.
This is a new bowl game.
This has to be
It's not
though.
a new bowl game.
But
It's a new
whose
one.
bowl game did they take? Is this like
Wasabi?
the Tostitos bowl,
No,
but
no.
remarketed as
Wasabi's
the
new.
No, this is just the Fenway Bowl with a different sponsor. But they
That's
got
what
it
I meant, different
but they got it
sponsor.
a
That's
couple
what I
years ago.
meant.
They got it a couple years
Okay,
ago.
okay,
Huh?
okay.
All right. Yeah. Well, you know, hey, America's changing. America's changing.
Yeah.
We got a
Oh my
Wasabi
God.
bowl.
This is not my bowl game.
And I'm for it. Representation is important. I'm for it.
This is my favorite bowl.
I'm for it.
Oh, this is not your grandma's bowl games. This is not my particular favorite set
Yeah.
of bowl games, but this is what we got, boys and girls.
Yeah.
Let's get this money. So that's the first leg.
Let's get this money. Second leg. It's Saturday, 2:30 midday. Georgia Tech, BYU. Ooh, Soakers on the table. Love it when the Soakers are on the fucking.
All
slate.
right, these are two of our favorite coaches, Brent Key and Kehlani Setaki. The men who stayed, the loyal two. They love their program so much. They got a raise, sure, but they said no to quote-unquote bigger programs because sometimes the grass isn't always greener. And my favorite part about this, they have so much respect for each other. Brent Key stayed on the Zoom call. You know, every bowl game, every game has a media call with both coaches, but particularly bowl games. Brent Key stayed on the line. And for Coach Sataki's portion of the media call, and he clicked on the clapping hands and party hat emojis when Sataki said strawberry was also his favorite Pop-Tart. I mean, is that not incredible? I love the idea of these strong-headed coaches using the clapping hands emojis. Like, let's go.
On strawberry Pop-Tarts.
Is the
Is
Pop-Tart,
that your favorite?
Of course, strawberry Pop-Tarts are the best flavor, hands down. There's
I
no
like the
other
OG
flavor that
one.
competes.
Yeah, I like the OG one too.
Respect.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, when they switched out the strawberry Pop-Tarts for the cinnamon Pop-Tarts in the student store and shit, that was devastating. That was absolutely
Are they going to
devastating.
bite the Pop-Tart this year?
Oh, of course. I mean, they're going to do a lot of things with the Pop-Tart. This is one of the only edible mascots in bowl season. I mean,
sexual things you can do.
whoa, hey.
For sure.
Flag on the
Eating
play.
it.
We need
No, go on.
we need some
Just
flags for
eating
Nick.
it. Just eating it. Just
On
eating
terms of
it.
the opt-outs, opt-ins, both quarterbacks are playing. You're going to get a great game with Haynes King going against Bear Bachmeyer. He might be a little banged up, but they're both gutting it out. This is going to be one of the best bowl games, non-playoffs on the board. And
Hell
I
yeah.
got BYU. Can't go against my boys. It's crumble cookies, not Pop-Tarts. BYU minus 4.5.
Take me to Soak City where the girls are pretty. I got to soak one time before I die. I got to soak a proper one.
I'm not
All
soaking.
right. Saturday at
Overrated.
6:15 p.m. LSU. Houston. Talk
This is
to the people.
gross.
Talk.
All right, Willie Fritz, another friend of the program. We love this coach. You don't hear his name too often. He's an older guy, but on the coaching cycle, this should be a hot name. Forward thinking, a man you'd want your kid to play for. Maybe you don't hear his name, though, because he's comfortable and he ain't going nowhere. Connor Wegman, quarterback, looking to go 3-0 all-time in his career against LSU. And he actually might be the worst quarterback they'll have in a long time. Next year, they got signed the #1, not quarterback, overall recruit in the country, Kayshawn Henderson. This boy can ball. Coached by Michael Bishop, Kansas State legend. You may remember the name. This guy did it all, and he's coming to coach next year on Willie Fritz's staff. And you want to know why? Fun fact. Willie Fritz coached this guy at Blinn Junior College to a national title. This relationship goes way, way back, and we love to see it. If Blinn sounds familiar, this guy, Cam Newton, ever heard of him? He went to school there too, also brought him a title. It's a storied JUCO program. And that is why this is all Houston all day long. They're building the right direction. LSU, we don't really know what direction they're going in. I mean, Lane Kiffin's there, but this is all transition. Who on this roster is going to be there next year? Who's really locked in? Houston's locked in. Give me them, minus 2.5 in the Texas Bowl. They're at home, baby.
This is so crazy how like messed up the college landscape is. It just registered to me that Lane Kiffin is going to be coaching LSU for this game.
No, he's not coaching this game.
He's not coaching this game?
I'm saying he'll be there next year, but this right now?
He'll be in there.
Yeah. Who knows who's there? I mean, it could be some guy from the parking lot coaching this game. And Frank Wilson, he's going to Ole Miss next year, the interim coach.
Blinn,
I
I
mean,
think.
it's all topsy-turvy.
Let me get a couple play
Jared
calls.
Nussmeier, he's opted out.
Do you think Blinn Junior College or Santa Monica College, Community College, has better NFL players?
Oh, all time? That's an interesting question. I
not a bad
believe
question.
Chad Johnson, hard to argue with his NFL
Steve
career.
Smith.
Steve Smith.
Mm-hmm. TJ Hushmanzada, do you go there
TJ
too? or is that
Hushman, yeah.
rumor?
He
Hushmanzada.
may have went there. I don't know if he stepped
Oh,
foot.
and SMC has countless, just like Blinn, I'm sure, countless names that most of y'all have never heard of that were living legends in their time. It just didn't work out one way or the other. You got to support your JUCO schools. You got to support the JUCO schools.
Nice. I mean, who else has come out of SMC, though, that went to the NFL? Did you have any NFL players when you went there? Steve
That's
Smith
what
and
I'm saying.
Chad Johnson.
We
Who
got
else
at
has
least
come out of
three off the
SMC to
dome.
go to the NFL?
I mean, I could have, but I just never played. But
But yeah, you know, I hung it up a little too early. That's
Some
what they always
bullshit.
told me. I can't get over the fact that me and Reggie Bush were essentially the same size. I really did not apply myself.
All right.
You can look at the fucking picture. Bro.
Yeah, no, it's true. That's true.
I believe it. I believe
That's
it.
cool.
Anyway,
All
no, I'm
All
fucking
right,
around.
I'm gonna leave Santa's gonna leave his beard down a little bit. Don't hate. I still got something upstairs.
Look away, kids.
No, you gotta hear what
Look
these
away,
You gotta
kids.
hear these fire takes. I don't want to mess it up. We're going live. There ain't
live,
no
baby.
fixes.
We live. All right. The computer's dying, by the way, production. Might want to plug that up. But we got 12:30 USC, them South Central boys, versus TCU. Them good old Christians coming to pray at the altar of gang banging, cane slanging. What's happening, Tommy?
Oh, the cowards USC that hit them and Notre Dame. Notre Dame and USC will not be continuing their series until at the earliest
Well, it's
2030.
more USC's fault. It's not fucking Notre Dame's
It's
fault.
both their faults. It's both their faults. I mean, I don't.
Lincoln Riley's a pussy in this one.
I
What are you
don't think
talking
Notre
about?
Dame's answer to being left out for strength of schedule, aka not playing anybody, is to say to one of their toughest annual rivals, "Yeah, we don't want to play you next
We'll
year."
just play them earlier. I get
Week
USC.
zero, week zero.
Yeah, play in week 0. Why the fuck
That's
not?
not how the rivalry game works.
That's bullshit.
Got to
then.
build it
There's
up.
history.
Make it work. Make it
There's
work.
history.
They should
Yeah.
play every year. I get that,
And
but
they
if
just
they
cater. I don't think there's
should
anyone
play
who's
every
right in
year.
that situation. The point of bringing it up is to say USC and I really don't like each other recently. I pick against them every time, but this is a new year. Consider this a new year, new me. And I think Jaden Mayava, that's a guy I haven't given enough respect to all damn year. He went to Kaimuki High School. That's where my mom's from. I mean, shout out Kaimuki, shout out the Islands every time, every episode. I will always shout you out. And Jaden Mayava, dark horse, Heisman candidate next year.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Dark horse, very dark horse.
that a
No
lot.
Jacoby Lane, no Makai Lemon, no problem. He's going to slang it. Josh Hoover, quarterback for TCU, he's in the portal.
The furry guy? The furry?
yeah,
He's a big furry. He's
allegedly.
a big furry guy.
Oh, people will be doing
How
the
old is
research
he?
on that.
He's old. He's
20, I
old.
mean, 28 years old probably.
He's a 20.
knows?
Okay,
He's
not
23.
28.
You,
He's
you,
old.
he's 23.
Yeah.
23 is a little young to be a furry, but these kids these days, man.
Oh, dude, who knows, man? Have you seen these sliders? These guys who just slide on the ground. I mean, these kids
All
are
right,
into
let's
weird
go.
shit.
Next.
USC,
Next game.
USC minus 6.5
That's
in the
next
Alamo
game.
Bowl.
We're not talking about sliders here.
Come on.
Come on, we're live right here. Come on, there's kids watching here and shit.
Yeah, I'm saying that's
Yeah.
I have
it's a
no
youth
idea
thing.
what sliders
Santa
are.
knows about the youth, bro.
Oh,
Santa
shit.
knows what's going on in the streets.
Hell yeah, USC to win this Alamo Bowl. I like that, Tommy. I'm
gonna
glad
take
that
that,
you've
Tommy.
come
I'm gonna take
around.
that.
I'm glad that you've come
Yeah,
around.
new year, new me, new Santa Claus.
Hell yeah. All right, Wednesday, 12:30, Nebraska versus Utah. What you saying?
All right. Coach Whittingham leaves Utah. That's head coach in waiting. Morgan Scalley takes over. Long time coming, but he kind of did it all of a sudden. It was strange. Coach Witt has always been Santa's guy who never got his due. A real honorable man. And maybe it's connected. Maybe it's not, but maybe it is. To Utah has just agreed to a $500 million private equity deal. And you want Okay. Can you scroll down, please?
Yeah, we're dealing with some production stuff here. It's
I
our
mean,
first
once
time
again,
going
we're
live.
going live.
But hey,
Relax.
we're live,
Oh, no,
baby.
I'm straight.
Growing pains.
I'm
Growing
straight.
pains.
Santa Claus
Comments,
is all
comments,
good.
Oh no,
roast us.
Santa Claus is good. We're
Santa
good
Claus
on the
is all
couch.
good.
I don't know if you guys saw, by the way, guys. Nick over here just waving a cup at production.
I
Nick
know,
is
it's-
the
what's
fucking.
going on? That
Nick
goes-
is the spoiled
that's
brat
on the
of
naughty
the set.
list. That's on
He's
the
just
naughty
always
list.
getting whatever the fuck he wants. He's just sitting here. He could go get his own
It's
shit.
fucking Christmas Eve. Relax. Don't need a fucking another cup.
And he
All
just
right, boys,
he
that's
treats
all right.
our production like whipping boys. He's just
That's
like
not true. That's not true.
fucking suck my toes on
Hey, any sponsors? That's not true. that
Oh
are
my
watching.
god, this is hilarious, dude.
That's
So-
not true.
Go ahead,
To
Tommy.
continue on, Santa was saying that the University of Utah has agreed to a private equity deal worth over $500 million. Universities are traditionally asset rich and cash poor. In the era of pay for play, they have an ever growing yearly payroll to meet and a liquidity problem, a big one. So this is where they are that friend of yours they're always good for it. They just got to get you back, maybe next week, in a couple weeks, but they're good for it. They'll get you back. That is every college football team right now. They need this money real quick. And that's where the Sharks are circling from private equity. They're coming. And it's going to be a bloodbath because when private equity comes around, it never works out. I mean, everything gets worse. And the only people who get better in private equity deals are the private equity firms and their shareholders themselves. That's the only beneficiaries. I think it's a sick feeling for Utah or any other school to get in bed with these Sharks.
Facts, but this is something that we kind of have to talk. Go ahead. No, you finish your take and then I'll circle back around. Sorry, Tommy.
But just to finish on the note, it's a bloodbath. It's going to be just like this game. Utah, big, -16 in the Las Vegas Bowl.
They're going to win by 40.
Oh, my God. It's going to be ugly. Nebraska's got no shot.
I hated to interrupt you there because that was an awesome sign off. But honestly, for a really long time now, we've been dealing with this problem of college being an amateur sport, and these guys should be getting paid, and it's just going to get bigger and it's just going to get worse. There's going to be some 14-year-old that some university guarantees $10 million to if he comes to their university, and they're going to have to be able to pay up. So I can't see football, or at least college football, not headed into the direction where they're going to need big banks behind them. You know, because you're going to need facilities. You're going to need all-star coaching staffs to keep these kids, right? Because that's the problem, is that they can't keep these kids right now, and they need to fight to keep them. Who cares if your third-string quarterback's going to Division II to have a starting quarterback spot? But if your first-string quarterback can get pried away to a big opponent, got some problems.
Yeah, I don't know. All this money, you're throwing more money at it, more money on it, more money on it. Last year in the transfer portal, quarterbacks, the top of the echelon, we're going for $2 to $3 million a year. Now this year, the top 5 or 6, $4 to $5 million. Every year the price goes up.
It's gonna keep going up.
They keep coming. These universities come with their hand out to all these donors every year.
Have you seen when they re-sign to their team?
Oh my! It makes me sick.
What the fuck are we doing here, dude?
Sick.
Yeah.
Re-signing 1-year deals,
this is
free
crazy,
agency
bro.
at all times.
Yeah.
It is horrible. But don't get me started.
They're going to have to rip the sport away from the universities, and it's going to become its own league pretty soon.
It fucking should at this point.
It's going to have to happen, dude, because I know
ridiculous.
if I have a kid and it's a male child.
The next logical step is they stop taking classes. They don't have to adhere to the academic calendar.
No, yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah.
They're not going to fucking have to go
They're
to school.
just loosely affiliated club
And
teams.
then all the teams that have money are going to fucking be, obviously, are going to win.
Yeah.
And all the other fucking little
Expect
guys
USC and Cal to be winning big when that happens.
Dude, Cal plays
Anyway,
tonight. Shout out to Cal.
Yeah.
Cal
Oh
plays
yeah.
tonight.
No, shout out the Hawaii Bowl. One of our favorites every year.
It's one of my favorites.
Cal doing something interesting.
It's the only thing that's on Christmas Eve. I used to always watch it as a kid.
Oh,
I
Cal
love it.
doing something interesting, going every day to a different Hawaiian high school where one of their players graduated from and practicing there.
That's pretty cool.
I do believe that those miles will add up. I don't think some realize how far it is from the hotel at Waikiki to Kahuku High and back in rush hour traffic. I mean, these guys are going to be worn out. Take Hawaii there in a little sprinkle. But to wrap that segment up, you got all those legs, all 5 of them. You can put them together,
We'll do
make
that right
a
now.
nice little parlay, and that takes you right into
We'll do that
the
right
college football playoff quarterfinal.
all right, Tommy, we're looking ahead here because filming's going to be weird for us next week, but let's stay on task. Miami versus Ohio State.
Yeah, just to help our production out, I'm going to give you a little something on all these playoff games because I gave it right up. That game, the Utah game, will end as soon as this Miami-Ohio State game will kick off. And I know Mario Cristobal, another Columbus legend, will remember that 2002 Canes-Ohio State title game. Double OT, Maurice Claret stripping Sean Taylor, RIP, and that shady PI call. Let's just say there was more than one gamble involved on that play. It was sketch. But that was years and years ago. These kids don't remember that. Caleb Downs doesn't remember that. And he got an interception reverse. He remembers that. When Alabama opening drive against Michigan, I was there. I was basically on the sideline. That's how good my seats were.
Woo.
And I saw this on the opening drive. Caleb, amazing interception, so acrobatic. I mean, this guy, I like Charles Woodson almost. And he gets a foot down, in my opinion. They reverse it, changes the complexion of that Rose Bowl. basically robs Alabama of a title and another asterisk you can put on the Michigan board. I say this time, Downs comes down with a pick, and it's going to get ugly for your boy, Carson Beck. That fool looks as bad as he's going to play. I'm telling you. Ohio State minus 7.5, big.
Hey, shout out Bella Danger, though, on the...
In the Cotton Bowl.
Shout out to Bella
on
getting
the
some
TV.
camera time. Cameraman knows ball.
I always
Well
respect
respected,
real
well
fans who
respected.
travel. If you travel to these games,
She's a big
hostile
fan.
environments,
She's a big fan.
one of the best in college football.
Yeah, shout out. Shout
And
out
I'm glad
Bella.
I'm glad America is getting past its stigmatism on certain performers. You know?
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to dive too deep into it.
No, we don't have to dive too deep in it, but
But
shout
yeah.
out to Bella. Great
Yeah.
take. Great
If
take.
you know, you know. There you
Thursday, 9 a.m. Texas Tech versus
Why the fuck's
Oregon.
he so early, dude?
go. Oh yeah,
Oregon.
These early kickoff times are
gonna
terrible. This is
kill
one of
me,
the
bro.
better games on the board.
It's maybe the best game of the week,
Oh,
bro.
it's sexy.
I love it.
Jacob Rodriguez, Hispanic Player of the Year. I don't think is a question. This guy was the 5th on the Heisman ballot.
He
this
wasn't.
year.
He didn't get invited though to New York, which really fucking pissed me
It was
off. But
disrespectful as hell. They really tried.
fucking
They were giving him
racist. They're fucking
handoffs
racist,
for touchdowns. I mean, we love Jacob Rodriguez. We love this Texas Tech program. And the Hispanic Player of the Year is an underrated award. Cuevas, if he didn't get hurt, he was another front runner for Alabama. We love that. All these sub awards. Other than the Heisman, this isn't a Heisman only production. But David Bailey, we shouted him out earlier this year. We love this Texas Tech edge rusher. Cody Campbell, he's in his bag. He's paying these guys so well. Next year, they got the #1 edge in the country, LaDainian Guyton.
how much did Tech pay on their D line this year? Their D line and O line are like
Just
millions,
on the D-line
right?
alone,
Millions.
I heard it was 11.
11
mil,
mil. Yeah, Texas Tech paid up.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what it is now, bro. You pay, and I mean, shout out to Joey McGuire.
that's what I
and
spend
his
my
team.
money on. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I want good players for my team. That's an amazing
I definitely
investment.
In the
cash out
trenches,
on my
in the
D
trenches,
line.
in the
I
trenches.
definitely cash out on my D line for
You have to.
sure.
D-line and
So
O-line.
smart. So smart. And so, well, they're not going away anytime soon. Joey McGuire, our boy, a longtime high school coach. We've shouted him out before. We love our high school coaches. The most important job in America. And this is a legacy game for all high school coaches everywhere. Our boy's going to do it. Everyone talks about Dan Lanning's hype speeches. This guy, Joey McGuire, he can get the troops going.
That was crazy. I like that last
year.
year.
Going. I love
Yeah.
this man.
Yeah.
He'll be ready. Texas Tech money line
I like that.
against Oregon. It's going to be a shootout. Let's go, boys. Let's go, Tech. Let's go, Raiders.
Let's
it.
go,
Raider Nation.
baby.
We should
Let's
definitely watch that game.
go.
We should definitely watch that game together for sure.
Because that leads into
Let's get into
Oh, fuck.
Indiana versus
This is New Year's Day?
Alabama.
What
New
else would the
Year's
Rose Bowl
Day,
be?
1 p.m. Tommy, talk to the people.
all right, here we go. I want to start by saying shout out Coach Siggs. We love this guy. He's been a joy to watch on his meteoric rise. He's transformed program after programs into a winner where anything else is unacceptable to him. He's a hard ass, and we love him for it. This is bringing in the right guys and developing. As Steve Ballmer, who's in hot waters lately, he loves to say this. It's all about developers, 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 developers. All about developers. There we go. And
Until he's blue in the face.
how about Fred
Sketch.
Fernando Mendoza, this year's Heisman winner? He's such an easy guy to root for. I know my boy, brother Kevin, is so proud. On behalf of the greater Columbus High School community, to you, good sir, I say, adelante. Let's go. And little old Bama, little old Alabama, really? Do you think they got a chance here against all what I said? They're playing on the 100th anniversary of the Tide's first national title at the Rose Bowl, attempting to get the 1,000th victory in program history against the #1 overall seed. No one thinks they got a chance. LT Overton is back. Lottie Brooks becoming a household name. Ty Simpson, that's the man who stayed. And guess what? He's got to get out. This team is resilient. And to quote the captain himself, they wrote us off, but we didn't write back though.
go, baby.
Alabama money line. Take a +7 for no sweat. Coach Sig, he would love nothing more to blow us out, but the pieces, they are aligning. Everyone in America is scared because the Tide, they coming for it again.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
I really
but we
hope you're
didn't write back, though.
Let's
That's
go. I was at the Rose
fire.
Bowl last time. It didn't work in our favor.
Are you going this year?
I'm open to opportunities. Me and my people are talking about it. Me and my people are still discussing.
I actually
Leaving the
I
Rose
actually
Bowl
may
is
pull
not for
up.
the faint of heart. Leaving the Rose Bowl is one of the worst things you can do in America. I mean, it's up there with like
Yeah, I get
one of
that. I
those
walked
Ninja
back.
Warrior shits.
I walked back to downtown Pasadena, but I may actually pull up to this game too.
Pull up.
I may.
All right, less exciting game on the. And by the
Oh,
way,
yeah, and on a
my
dud.
my Roman Empire comp works much better for the 1,000th win than whatever it was 132 years last week. I totally fumbled that, but I just want to say.
Oh yeah, and unlike the Roman Empire, it's going on forever. We never, ever collapsing.
Let's go, Tommy. All right, it's Thursday, 5 p.m. Ole Miss versus Georgia. Talk to the people, Tommy.
All right, we've shown you all these traditional bowl games. We end on the Sugar Bowl, and what a time in New Orleans will be had. Ole Miss and Georgia fans on Bourbon Street. It's gonna be as Friday as it comes. It is gonna be
sounds like a fun
Patagonia vest, khakis galore, and Sloppy Pete, a frat man himself. This boy done cleaned up. You see his makeover? This guy looked like he had woke up off a SAE couch after like at least a 30 rack of natty was consumed, still wearing it in his hair. Now this guy, clean shaven, lost somehow 10 pounds in 1 week. Maybe he's doing hot yoga. But Sloppy Pete will not be prepared. This guy had his fun. It was fun. It was nice. He's probably cute in recruiting. But it's Kirby Smart we're talking about. Kirby is going to take him behind the woodshed. I'm telling you, Kirby is going to tell these boys at halftime, no need to change nothing. We got this boy right where we want him. He's going to have Sloppy Pete squealing. Georgia, 6.5, easy money in the Sugar Bowl.
Take the alternate line, honestly, on this one.
Oh,
This
yeah.
one be
And
ugly.
this one, you can do a reverse teaser. I like this teaser. And they say don't do it in college football. But this one feels free. Ohio State -1.5. Texas Tech +8. And Georgia Pick'em. I mean, who says no to that? Who spoils it? Tell me that. Who spoils this?
Teasers are crazy in college, but I do like it.
Oh, I mean, I'm just saying, if you want free stuff, you get free stuff from Santa Claus himself.
Santa baby.
All
Come
right,
on, I'm bearing
Santa.
gifts this episode.
You're bearing gifts. Your bag was full. It overrunneth, and
Santa's
now
hot, boy.
it
Santa's
is.
hot.
I know the production slipped on the AC. Tell them, Nick. Go ahead.
No,
talk,
you're straight.
It's a little
talk
hot.
to your whipping
I
boys.
wasn't saying it like that.
Whip 'em
I'm
into
just saying,
shape.
the beard, man.
It's a little
this shit's
hot.
crazy.
It's a little hot.
Hell yeah. All right, Tommy, we appreciate you. Every week you come and you outdo yourself, and you outdid yourself again for the college football playoffs. Look for those clips. Look for Tommy takes you to school twice in a short time. Make sure you guys get these picks in nice and early if they're available on your books, and cash out. Tommy boy, appreciate you, player.
Go, boys.
Let's go.
Come on.
Let's go.
Santa
Hopefully we're in the
wishes
Rose
you
Bowl
all Happy
together.
holidays and a Happy New Year.
Cheers,
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 brother.
cheers, my man. God damn
Hopefully
it,
we see
Tommy.
each other in Pasadena next week.
That was a show.
Have fun at Lowry's today.
That was
Shout
a
out
show.
Lowry's.
All right, Nick. We're getting into the dogs parlay here, and you cooked this guy up. So go ahead and talk to the people about what we got here for them.
Let's just make this real simple. Touchdown scores. I got 4 for you guys. JSN -112. Jamar Chase -167. Should have scored last week. Joe Burrow threw 5 touchdown passes, not to Chase. Anyways, Josh Allen anytime +120. And Saquon, playoffs are nearing. Saquon's back +100. Parlay all these +1250. 25 get you 312. I kind of like this one. It's nice and simple.
I like this
It's
one
nice
as
and
well,
simple.
and I would love for Saquon to fucking turn up in these playoffs.
He's been turning up.
Jokes on you guys. I was just saving myself.
I also have a little Christmas edition parlay. If you guys want to throw, the games are going to suck. So hopefully you guys just root for these guys to score. I got 4 guys. It's plus 2,100. CD Lamb plus 110. Bill plus 175. Redskins running back. St. Brown plus 110. And RJ Harvey minus 125. 10 gets you 210.
I love that. I love that. That's a deep pool. Putting Bill in there. I like that.
I like Bill because like last week when they got in the red zone, they fed him a little bit. So I like it.
Yeah. I like that. 15.
It's just something.
10 for 210. That's a good number too.
Just something you can throw in the background. If you're you're eating, you're doing whatever.
Make the game more interesting
That's what I'm
for
saying.
yourself, because these Christmas games, it's just unlucky
Dog
that we
shit.
have so many injuries that are just dampening our Christmas. But just something to make it a little bit more entertaining for you. If you got a 10, let's spin, see if we can win. All right, we got the parlay elimination queued up. Production, can I get a thumbs up or a thumbs down? The Mad Dog was the Christmas parlay. Yeah. So we kind of sped ran that one, but yeah. All right, parlay elimination. We've been doing this off the cuff, but I'm going to just ride with some familiar bets. Kirk Cousins passing prop will go over. He's probably sitting at 206, 216. Expect Kirk Cousins to be able to throw for 200 plus yards against this Rams defense, and expect for Kirk Cousins to also throw an interception to this Rams defense, because primetime Kirk Cousins, he can't help himself. Nick, what you got?
The New York Giants to defeat the Las Vegas Raiders. So Giants money line. And I will also throw in Jacoby Myers anytime touchdown for the Jaguars.
Okay. That's crazy. You just are a masochist, Nick. You're just going all fuck the Raiders. Jacoby Myers, your old pal, to score. And
Who the fuck is that?
that's
that was
insane.
him?
That is insane. All right, shout out everyone in the chat. We got my boy Alex in the chat. We got my boy Sev Sue for you. What's good? Okay, I'm not gonna read the disparagement of Whack 100. Yo, me and Whack, we tight. Off camera, we tight. You feel me? Unc be trying to lace me with some game. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna throw some extras on it. But I know Whack agrees with me. Tap in with me on No Jumper this Friday. I thought I was going in for a Christmas Eve stream, but I am not. And I just woke up all my friends at 7 a.m. for nothing. With friends like me, you need enemies, because I'm a great friend. But that has been another episode of Ricky and Nick's Pick 6. Shout out to everybody who tapped in with us live. Shout out to everybody who's going to catch this on the back end when we upload it. We appreciate all 171 of our subscribers growing with us. Man, it's been a journey.
It's been great. Shout out to our production team. Shout out for everyone behind the scenes that are not on camera. I love you guys.
Love you guys.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to everyone. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate y'all.
Peace. All right, kill the